Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and before we start the video I'd like to remind you that anything and everything you see in this particular video is subjected to change once the actual update goes live next week. So all the characters, their uniforms and their stats might change once the actual update goes live, so please do keep that in mind. Now coming back to the video, we are going to check out our boy Red Skull with his Hydra armor, and this particular uniform changes this character from head to toe. So this uniform actually brings Red Skull from being a D tier character to A or A plus character or even S character, depending how he performs in PvP. But on this test server it is difficult to do PvP. So let's go ahead and quickly check out the build of this Red Skull. As you can see, he has 24,000 physical attack. His critical rate, critical damage is quite low, and ignore defense and skill cooldown are maxed out. His dodge is at 62%, so please do keep that in mind that this is a test server, so that's why the build is not adequate. And as we can see over here, he has this ability of Cosmic Cube, which gives him an extra ignore defense of 5% and 5% increased damage dealt to superheroes and supervillains, which means as a world boss striker he'll be giving the team a bonus of 12% against superhero and also against supervillain, so that's excellent. All right, so now he is one of the fourth guys who has the similar buff. Apart from him, it's Captain America Hydra Supreme who has this Cosmic Cube buff, and apart from that, Cosmic Power buff, which is given to Thanos and Silver Surfer, which gives them the similar buff against superheroes and supervillains. And now as far as his gears are concerned, all his gears are at 25 since he is at level 70. And as you can see, he has just one skill cooldown and as we can see, his ability, his awakening skill, which I believe is really OP compared to the Warriors of the Sky. The awakening skill of Red Skull and Superior Octopus is tremendous. It's awesome, guys. Just look at what it has. It has fear of 10 second, mind control of 7 second, damage received increased to enemies by 20%, crit rate and crit damage buff of 50% for 10 second, ignore target dodge rate by 70% for 10 second, invincibility for 10 seconds, remove all debuff for 10 second, and increase damage by 35% for one attack. And not only that, increase all attack and all defense by 50% for 40 seconds. So this buff with max cooldown will be at a cooldown of 30 seconds, so means the 50% all defense and all attack buff will be available with you all the freaking time. And the reason why I was saying that he could be an S tier character is because of his tier 2 passive, which gives him now a 30% increase to all attack and also increased damage dealt to superhero types by 120%. And he also received 20% less damage from superhero types, right? So good luck Jean Grey's and Captain Marvel. So it depends how hit kits plays out in timeline battle or in other PvP modes. As far as his first skill is concerned, it's quite basic, nothing much of it takes. And this particular skill, his second skill, it has ignored defense of up to 55%, which does applies on world boss ultimate, so this is an excellent skill. And his third skill doesn't really have much, but visually it's a great skill. And his fourth skill is an energy damage, even energy based skill. However, it is based upon his total physical attack, so it does a paralyze of 3 seconds. All right, and it also has a max HP recovery of 15%, and it gives him immunity to all damage for 5 seconds. And last but not the least, his fifth skill, which gives him an all attack buff of 60%, all speed buff of 5%, and critical rate buff of 60%. And not only that, it gives him a guard hit for 3 hit for 1 second. And best thing is, so this is at a cooldown of 16 seconds with max skill cooldown, and this buff is for 15 seconds. So this buff is similar to Captain Marvel's 5th skill, so it will add more hits to all his other skills. So this is an excellent skill, guys. And his passive skill is super armor, all defense 5% when HP is below 40%. Well, that's irrelevant. However, being the leader of Hydra, his leadership is quite disappointing, and they could have changed his leadership to something good with this particular uniform. However, what we got is something freaking excellent, right? And as far as his user set is concerned, it's Hawkeye, and he is rocking a CTP of Rage, and his uniform being at Mythic. So let's go ahead and quickly check out his skills in the skill preview before we try him out against world bosses. So this is his first skill. It's a partial iframe towards the beginning, as you can see. And his second skill, which I told, it's a copy paste of War Machine's skill from Endgame uniform, but actually it's very good, and it has the defense down which applies on world boss. And his third skill, quite flashy. It reminds us about Iron Man with his 3099 suit. And his fourth skill, it's a channeling skill, and I believe if it was we could have moved with this skill with our V-pad, then it would have been a much better skill. And his fifth skill, excellent buff, guys, excellent buff. So you can have this buff on for the entire duration of the fight, because this buff is for 15 seconds and the cooldown will be only 16 seconds. So only 1 second you'll be without this buff. So this is an excellent stuff. And last but the most important kit in his play, the overpowered awakening skill. So we just have to see how the damage is, because in case of Warriors of the Sky, the damage was pitiful. So let's go ahead and check it out. Excellent. The animation is awesome, guys. Boom, boom, boom. So that's it for his awakening skill. And so let's go ahead and check it out how our boy Red Skull perform against the different game modes in Marvel Future Fight. So let's go ahead and check him out.
I can't find the words to say. It's been a minute since I kissed you, but it feels like yesterday. It's been so long since I held you in my arms. The day you walked away, you took a piece of me. 'Cause now you're back, got me missing what we had. Baby, can't you say I just wanna be with you? Show you how I've changed, and even though we might be different now, I think our love could be the same. It's been so long since I held you in my arms. The day you walked away, you took a piece of me. 'Cause now you're back, got me missing what we had. Baby, can't you say I just wanna be with you? I just wanna be with you.
maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. I can hear your laughter coming waves across the shore. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. We could be together, you're the one I'm looking for. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. We could be together, you're the one I'm looking for. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Fly my kite, 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 fly my kite. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Fly my kite, 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 fly my kite. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe.